Hey, what is up, you guys? This is Silver Fang, and we're finally back with another stream. So, I want to start this stream off by thanking you guys. If you can't tell, we reached 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. I've been working on my platform for about almost 2 years now, and it's pretty freaking awesome that we finally got to 1,000. I also reached about 10,000 followers on Instagram recently too, and it feels pretty awesome for you guys. I'm really thankful for all of you who support my content. There's some of you guys that show up on every single stream, which is amazing. So thank you so much, guys. It really means a lot to me. 1,000 subscribers, finally, finally, finally. But that's pretty much it for the intro. So let's talk about what happened last chapter before we jump right into this chapter. So last chapter, Fuji was in a little bit of a bind. So Assassin showed up. He started to mess her up real bad. He even cut off, what was it, like 4 or 5 fingers. And oh my God, Kanata starting to disappear now. So, and by the way, Kanata has no idea that Fuji is in trouble right now. So, hopefully, Okita, can make it there in time. I'm not sure how far they are from the actual place where she is, but they need to get to her super quickly. Like, she's about to die. And if Assassin doesn't kill her, she's just about to bleed out. So hopefully they can make it in time. Last page of the last chapter, I think it's the same as this page, where Okita is Kanata is starting to disappear. Okita, hopefully this chapter she finds out, like, hey, you don't only need to protect Kanata, but you also need to protect Fuji, because if Fuji dies, Kanata dies. So hopefully they get to her in time. Let's see what's going on. Hopefully she's not taking capture or anything of the sort. So let's see what happens this chapter. So let's jump right into it. Let's see what we got here. Give me 1 second, guys, before we jump into it. Let me just share this real quick. All right. Link, paste. Live now. All right, guys, and we're set. We are set. So let's jump into it. Master, are you okay? Well, he's kind of disappearing, so no. I don't know. I don't know. My body's just stopped moving. Could it be? All the pages from his novel are disappearing too. The text of the novel is blurring. New writing is starting to appear. Oh, dude. Wow. So like, so I think that I think that just debunks my theory where I thought that Kanata was actually the one who wrote the novel. Like, I said when we first started reading this, I said that the person who wrote the novel had vast knowledge of what happened in that Grail War, and that I thought that Kanata himself was the one who wrote it, meaning future Kanata. So I think that kind of debunks it, because he's starting to die, but new text is appearing. So that means maybe, I don't know how this series actually handles time travel, and if they handle it somewhat correctly, but new text is starting to appear. So if new text appears while Kanata is supposed to disappear, that means he's not the one that wrote it. At least I think. He smelled blood in the room, making the tub almost vomit. They entered. There they saw her corpse. Oh, dude. Wow. They need to freaking hurry right now. Yo. In any case, we need to get out of here. First, we need to hide somewhere. Why did Master's body just... Fuyumida is in danger. We have to return to the hotel. How far are they? Hey, bro, what's up, man? Uh, I don't know. I could take a look at that in Tamamo versus Suzuka, huh? I don't know. I could talk about that after we're done with the chapter. Um, it's too dangerous. I can't leave you here and go. I'll go too. We need to save her. Please, I need your help. She's kind of important to me. I'll go check the rear exit. Why does he care so much about her? She jealous? Am I sensing a little bit of jealousy here? Just a small amount. This ambush on us wasn't in the story. All the pages are blurry and won't go back to normal. Yesterday it was fine. From what I read, after the fight with the Demon King of the Sixth Heaven, a whole day would pass. And then we were supposed to fight the ghost of Tosa in the dark alley at... Ah, so I'm guessing it's like being there he just being there caused something to change. I don't know if it was the way the fight went in the first... That could have been it, maybe the way the fight actually went, and that's what caused the change. But let's keep reading. And then we were supposed to fight the ghost of Tosa in a dark alleyway at night. The main character and the heroic spirit of the blade work together and drive him off. The main character and their heroic spirit of the blade work together and work together and drive him off. So he keeps saying the main character. Is this story... Because this is confusing, because it says like the story didn't change the moment he got there. The story stayed the same. And now something happens and the story's changing. Meaning, was Kanata supposed to be there all along? And if so, what was it that he did that caused this whole change? The main character who made a contract with the heroic spirit was a black-haired girl. So why didn't the story change the moment Kanata arrived? That's the question. The story should have changed immediately after he got there, or it should have changed the moment he made the contract. But it didn't. It changed now. Why is that? That's super weird. I'm not sure why this page does that. Like, actually, Grandma was supposed to become a master in the Holy Grail War, but because I got in a, oh my god, this is too small. All right, let me fix that real quick. All right. But because I got caught in a time slip, history changed and now I'm a master. So, so many things were happening that I didn't notice, but originally these people weren't supposed to die here either. So history's changed dramatically, but it still doesn't answer the question as to why the story's changing now. Pardon my delay, master. Like hell, I will. Like hell, I'll ever get used to this. Master, if you want me to carry you, that's not a problem. If you want me to, I can become your sword or your shield. If I'm a burden, I will simply disappear without a trace. But if it's possible, please let me be by your side until the end. She's so cold. I wonder how many people she's killed with those hands. I wonder what she thought of. I wonder what she thought of the way she lived. Actually, I felt the same thing back then. Please allow me to fight to the very end by your side. Yo, they're super far from the hotel. God damn. Thank God. Thank God Okita's super fast. What's this now? I sure wasn't expecting her to come at me. But hey, all's useless. Your body, your bodies abandon you. Her breathing's getting lighter. She's done. That was quick. Okay, so that was a super quick chapter. All right, let's do next chapter too because that was super quick. Servants don't usually give out their names. If they did, their tricks and weaknesses would be revealed. Not like I lose to anyone though. Stop being so stubborn. You know an outsider like you wouldn't make it out of the Grail War alive, right? Damn, this dude is heartless, man. How about this? If you tell me Saber's name, I'll let you live. Promise. I wouldn't trust this dude one bit. Hey, you know the Grail? A wish granting thingy. Doesn't that sound great? I use it to get me a Shinto, a shit ton of money, and have me some fun. Yo, this dude is like his motivations are so, I don't know, like is that really the dream that he had in life that caused him to become a heroic spirit in death? Like, I don't know. It's kind of vague. With my sword skills, killing the other servants should be a picnic. I don't know, man. Okita's kind of strong. I broke her. You're an assassin, aren't you? Presence concealment, the assassin class skill. If you didn't have it, you couldn't have attacked this place undetected. Calling yourself a savior like that when you're just some pretentious loser of a servant who can't do anything but kill while sneaking around. Dude, she's you shouldn't be saying that. Like, she's in a very precarious situation right now. I don't think your best move is to provoke this guy. I can't really speak for ours, but looking at you, I guess they'll let any bum become a servant. Yo, she's a savage, man. Damn. Yo, she does not give a shit, bro. Okay, listen to me good. I'll kill anyone who dares makes a fool out of me. I won't hold back just because you're a woman. Stop. She's just taunting you. Shut up. Don't order me around. Who's this guy's master? I bet your name isn't even Sakamoto Ryoma, right? Shut your damn mouth. The soldier of the soldier of fortune of the Bakumatsu period. That Sakamoto Ryoma wouldn't seek out the grail for such stupid reason. What? Did you come from the same town as him? Where were you his fan? Wait, so is this guy? Okay, this is weird. Let's keep going. Yeah, I don't know why this thing does this, but every time that happens, like, it just stays loading like that. I feel that I may have missed the page. Actually, let me do this. Let's go here. Let's go here real quick. Let's try this page. There we go. Cause I don't know. Every time that happens, I feel like I missed the page. All right. And it even looks so much better here too. Start using this page from now on. Oh no, it was exactly the same thing. Okay. Yo, I'm 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 baffled right now. Like, how the hell she's, even if they make it in time, like, how's she gonna survive? This is crazy. I pierce your lung. Hopefully thou shut you stupid mouth. Last chance. Tell me your servant's name. What a shame. I thought this world would work out better. If only he hadn't stolen my servant. Who was he anyway? He's not a bad guy, but with his personality, he won't make it in the to the end. This is a flashback. I can't let it end here. I won't let my wish be crushed by a guy like this. And not only that, I don't care if there is a heroic spirit, if there a heroic spirit or whatever, but I just couldn't stand dying with him looking down on me. Yo, she's tough, bro. That hat doesn't suit you, dipshit. A suicide. Yo, she's prepared for anything. Finally, here we go. Okita's here. Ooh, let's go. Whoo. Yo, right into it. Ah, this swordsmanship. A wolf of Mimbi, huh? Mibu? A wolf of Mibu. What is that? All right. All right. So that's pretty much it. I read 2 chapters and like they were super short, man. Like I I almost wish I could do a third one, but like it's hard because I already did 2 of them. I could do a third one. Do you guys want me to do the next one? Cause this ended up like in a super hype. Like this is like Okita's finally here. I'm dying to see what this guy can really do. Cause he was talking like mad trash and calling himself a saber. So I want to see what this guy's capable of. Usually, assassin classes, they're very weak physically. So I'm trying to see what this guy's got in a real fight. Now, he he was fast, like when Fuji couldn't react to him at all. But at the same time, I don't know. I feel like the only way that he would be able to fight Okita right now, like on an even playing field, is if maybe because Okita has this skill, right, where is it's kind of like a really bad skill. I think it's called like weak constitution, where it's like all her stats they drop 1 rank because when she died or like she had some sort of disease and she has that skill weak constitution. So I think like if that and that skill usually kicks in randomly. So if that kicks in, that's the only way that I can see this guy right now like going toe to toe on an even playing field with Okita. I think that'll make it even. But I don't know. Should I do the next one? I want to do the next one. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna do the next one because this was fire, man. Like I want to see what that guy's got. Here we go. Kick. Okita just brushed it off. The wolves of Mibu, or Shinsegumi, was it? All the bombs. Okay. Oh yeah. So those things were supposed to go off as if somebody broke in, and now they go off. Awesome. Lawless Samurai. Hey Ken, what's up, man? Lawless Samurai shall be put down like dogs. Was it? Now, who were the ones who were actually put down? Wait, so do they know each other like from when they were alive? What is that sound? I can't see very well. These figures. No, I have to tell them. I have to tell them to escape. But who is Fujimiya? Why? Why did you come back? Why? Damn, bro. Like, I'm wondering, like, how the hell, even if they managed to scare this guy and save her, like, how the hell she's gonna survive? That's the question. Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, I just thought. Thanks for the clarification. Yeah, they look like, or the way they were talking, it was like if they knew each other. Well, she just wouldn't shut up. What the hell are you doing? Well, she just wouldn't shut up. So, you're the master. I wouldn't try anything if I were you. This girl can still live if you do as I say. How? How? That outfit, he looks just like he did in the story. Do you wait? What? Oh, that's right, because it was a visual novel. That's right. And that begs the question, like, who wrote this? Do what you say? That's that's the ghost of Toza. You gotta make your servant kill herself if you want the girl to live. That is, dude. Like, this dude is all talk, bro. Like this dude. How can I put this? Like, he goes off about how he's a warrior, how he's the best swordsman, how he could never lose to anyone, and then you're doing this stupid shit. Like, why would you do that? Wouldn't you like to fight her? Like, I feel like this man is all talk. I mean, I'm sure he has some skills with the sword. I'm sure he does, but the way he talks, it's like if he enjoys fighting, you know? So why would he Kanata make Okita kill herself instead of fighting? Make her commit suicide. No way I could do that. Sure you can. You got those command seals, don't you? If you use those, she can't refuse the order. I mean, he is an assassin, but again, he claims to be a saber. Like, all his dialogue until now is like how he's uh, an awesome and amazing warrior, and that he wants to do all this. Like, he can't lose. He's the best swordsman. He even introduced himself as a saber, and he's not acting like one. Hey, don't worry about it too much. She's already died once. So what's one more time? No. He would never let a master with leftovers command sales live. Just forget about me and escape. Don't let him get the grail. Please, use the grail to grant my wish. Again, like, yo, I have no idea how this girl is gonna survive this. Like, she's getting brutalized. Hey, I told you to shut it, Fuyimiya. Stop. Oh shit, dude, he's disappearing for real, for real. Oh, holy crap. Master. Ah. Here I was wondering what kind of guy would come to save her. But what's going on with that body of yours? You're a perfect fit for that loser next to you. Well, just get her to just get her to off herself already. I'll It'll save me some trouble. All right. Like, dude, like all this shit's going on, right? And all I'm thinking about is how. How is Fuyimiya going to survive? Remember, he cut off 4 fingers, so she's losing massive amounts of blood. He pierced her lung, a very important organ. He just stabbed her again. Like, this girl's losing blood by the second. And, like, I'm wondering how the hell she's gonna survive. Like, this is crazy. Uh, Assassin is like Gilgamesh. His natural talent for sword is broken as hell, but he has one weakness, is his ego. I see. She is a mage, so sure spell. She can't even see straight. What kind of spell can she use in her condition? Like, she's almost blind. Like, she's dying for real, for real. Like, I'm pretty sure she can't heal herself. Like, maybe the only thing I can see is like she's a part of the church. So maybe they can take her someplace and somebody else can heal her. But at the rate she's going, I don't even know if they can make it. Like, she's in a really tough spot. So let's talk about the whole story thing, because this is getting really confusing. Either they're not handling the time travel stuff correctly. Granted, it's really hard to do. Like, even the best authors have problems with it. But, like, why did the story decide to change at that specific moment? Like, all these things have happened since Kanata arrived. And only now is the story changing. Why is that? So he arrived. He made the contract with Saber, with Okita, and the story didn't change. It just so happens that now Fuyimiya is about to die, and now the story decides to change. Why is that? So I'm not sure if something different is going on. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe it's weird. So everything started changing. So the people from the restaurant were not supposed to die. The guy, this guy, he's not supposed to be there. The only person that has, outside of their little group, that has seen Kanata is Nobu. But I'm pretty sure this guy has nothing to do with no. So what changed in the from the point Kanata arrived till now that the story's actually changing? Because I would say that, okay, the story wasn't changing because the author of the story wasn't there when Kanata arrived on the train, so he couldn't possibly have known. Let's say that's the reason why the story didn't change, right? But then she starts dying, and then the story changes. So it could be, okay, so is the author of the story, it could be this guy's master because he's there, but he wasn't at the train. So it could be this guy's master. It couldn't be Fuji, because if the author was Fuji, then the story would have changed immediately after Kanata arrived. So, I mean, dude, time travel is confusing as hell, bro. I'm trying to have faith, and I'm trying to, think that they actually would handle it correctly, but it's very tough. It's extremely tough. So it's weird. Like, at first, I thought that Kanata himself was the author. Like, I thought that he couldn't find a way to get back to his own time, so he just lived there and he wrote the story himself. That's what I thought at first. But I don't know, that doesn't seem to be the case, because if that was the case, then the story should have changed immediately. So it's very weird. It's very weird. I'm trying to give the authors of this the benefit of the doubt and say that they're handling it correctly, but the only way that I can see the story how it was at the beginning and the story how it changed just now is that this guy's master is the author, which we don't know who that is yet. But that would be super random. Because I think the next thing that happens in the story, he says, okay, so we fought this girl, Nobu, and then 3 days were supposed to go by, and then we met, and then or Fuji was supposed to meet this guy. So the author heard about the fight in the train, and then he doesn't know what happens in those 3 days, considering there's no details, or at least Kanata didn't give us any details. So the author is someone that knows about the train fight, doesn't know what Fujimiya did in those 3 days, and he jumps straight to this guy, which, like, the author thing is all pointing to this guy's master, but again, that would be super freaking random. So time travel is really confusing in this world. At first, I thought it would be a similar case as Archer Emiya, but since it's actually affecting the future as it's shown, it has to do with well, yeah, I mean, Archer Emiya is a little different. It's a little weird, right? Because Archer Emiya is a servant who's just summoned to that time. So it's like, I don't know if you probably know this, Ken. So like heroic spirits, they're like a memory file. Like they're just stored in the Throne of Heroes. So it doesn't matter what happens in the timeline. That it's like a save file. Like that's already stored there. So it doesn't matter whether he goes back in time. Like it doesn't affect the servant. So and like there's no concept of time in the Throne of Heroes. So like no matter what Archer Emiya did, it wouldn't have changed him personally. But I do feel like it did change Shiro. So it's weird. Like that Shiro that met Archer Emiya won't necessarily follow the same path as Archer Emiya did because he met Emiya. But Emiya, Archer Emiya wouldn't change at all because he's not really him. He's a heroic spirit. So it's a little weird, I know, but it's like, yeah, like that's how that worked. This is different because Kanata is an actual person that just like literally traveled through time. So it's a different, completely different scenario. Like whatever he does there actually does affect the timeline. Whatever Emiya did also does affect the timeline, but it doesn't matter because it won't change him. But whatever Kanata does will definitely change the timeline. Future predictions. Uh, okay, so obviously we do know that if Kanata dies, then if Fuji dies, then Kanata dies. So she can't die because then the story would just end right then and there. So she can't die. She cannot possibly die. In the story, in the original version, it said that Fuji and Okita fought this guy, scared him off. Uh, so that might just be what happens here, like where they fight, and he's either for I'm pretty sure he wouldn't retreat willingly, but his master is talking to him, so he might just use a command seal to make him retreat. So that could happen, but the problem right now is like with the present situation is that they have to find some way to heal Fuji, and it has to be some sort of magic, like involved because she won't survive just by taking her to a hospital. It's not possible. Like she's lost too much blood. She has a pierced lung. She's like on her last leg, so it has to be like something magical that happens. So I would say that maybe she's a part of the church, so she could possibly be taken to a nearby church, and the mages or the mage there could help her. But that's a little bit of a stretch. Another scenario could possibly be that Caster may or may not show up. Maybe she heals her for some reason, but that's a little weird. Like right now, I'm just trying to find a way that this girl survives. So the only ways I can see right now is like somebody shows up and heals her. Somebody has to just show up. Kanata is in a really bad spot. So even though he's a mage, he might not be able to do much. As he said, his body's starting to freeze up. So he is a sort of mage. He just have like some really low basic knowledge. So he won't be able to do much. Okita, she's super fast. So she could possibly take her someplace super quick, but that also seems like a bit of a stretch. The best bet right now is that somebody just shows up and heals her. And the only thing I can think of, because that's the only other master that we've seen that doesn't look like such a bad dude from what we saw. Like, we only saw him like in one page. It's like Caster's master. That's that is like like somebody has to show up. It's like, I don't think she can make it if they take her somewhere. Like, they wouldn't even know where to take her. If they take her to a regular hospital, she's still gonna die. So like, somebody just has to show up. And I'm pretty sure with the fight, I'm pretty sure Okita is probably gonna start fighting really hard, and this guy's master is gonna get scared. He's gonna force him to retreat, and that'll be that. But how Fuji survives is like, somebody has to show up and save her. So that's pretty much my predictions. Got to remember, Archer isn't a heroic spirit but a counter guardian. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's a counter guardian, but they're pretty much the same thing in the sense that they still get plucked from time and stored. So it kind of falls in the same category. So yeah, that's pretty much it. For those of you guys who weren't here at the beginning, I'll just say what I said in the beginning. If you guys haven't noticed, I finally reached 1,000 subscribers. So I just wanted to thank you guys. Like, I really appreciate it. Some of you guys are here for every single stream. I really appreciate it a lot. Um, it's been about almost 2 years now since I started my channel, and we're finally at 1,000. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. Some of you guys, like, I also just reached a 10K followers on Instagram, which is pretty amazing. Thank you guys for also supporting me there. That's amazing. So, like, all my hard work, it's finally like starting to pay off. I've reached my 10K milestone on Instagram. I've reached my 1K milestone stone on YouTube. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Like, I've enjoyed this whole thing extremely. Like, this channel, when it first started, it was supposed to be an anime channel. It was supposed to be, a like every anime, like a very generic anime channel. And like, fate it just took over. Like, I reacted to one fight, and then somebody recommended another fight, and that fight was also fire. And then and then people starting, like, I had questions about, I think, was Gilgamesh, and then somebody pointed me to a servant profile, and I reacted to that. And crazy enough, like, 2 years later, it's an all fake channel. It's been a crazy ride, but thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. It's been amazing. These 2 chapters, they were, well, 3 chapters. I did 3 chapters. God damn. These 3 chapters, they were pretty freaking good. They were awesome. I'm just gonna leave it here because I know next chapter the fight happens, and that's gonna be great. So thank you so much, guys. Have a good night. I'll probably, the next stream for Fate Tide Redline will probably be, let's see, Sunday. Tomorrow, I think tomorrow is Fate Strange Fake. It's gonna start either, it could be from 9:30 to 10:45 ish. I'm gonna start, so stay tuned. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll post the stream there. But that's about the time frame. I can't give you an exact time because it depends what time I get off of off of work, and that's different every day. So, but I'll start from anywhere nearing the 9:30 mark to the 11 mark. Today I started at 11, got out of work super late, but that's kind of the time frame. Usually I start around 10:30. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Catch you guys in the next one.